Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 13 of Total War Warhammer. In the last video I decided that I was going to declare war on the Border Princes because I wanted, and I wasn't really thinking what I was doing at the time, I wanted to try and take Eckendorf over so that I could reach some of these Bloody Spear fortresses, settlements up in the north, and because I couldn't go through the Border Prince's territory without trespassing. And then I realised that I can't actually take their settlement. Now, they did manage to give me a pretty good kick in. We did manage to win the battle, and I don't know how. Really don't know how we managed to pull that off. Victory is ours, but only just. We did gain a rank. Now, what we may well have to do is... Did we actually spend that point? No, we didn't. What do we want to give you? Can we give you anything that is useful? Enemy siege holdout time -1. That could be useful. Reduction to vampiric and chaos corruption in local province. That could be useful as well. Let's give you a bit of a down the route marcher tree for a little bit. What I'm thinking about doing though is just temporarily hiring another lord, building up a bit of an army and just going up there to reinforce. We can always merge the units together because this army only has 12 units. So, let's go ahead. We do have a little bit of money in the bank. So, we've got Dimzad Blackbeard. He's easily deceived. Enemy hero, action success chance plus 5%. Or we've got Hegenbor Heldor, who has Ancestral Blood Valea. Enemy hero action success chance -5%. Well, it's the same cost, and he's the polar opposite of that guy. And then we've got Zamnil O'Frowner, who is stupid. I think we're going to go for this guy. We'll recruit him. Does increase our upkeep, but it does mean we can get a new army. So we want to get ourselves a couple of dwarf warriors, and we'll probably want to get some quarrelers as well. Hopefully we can hold out for a turn or two. And get up there and go and reinforce that. I am trying to keep my other army around because there are some greenskin armies around, and I might have to do a little bit of a defensive fight against those. Yeah, they do have armies up there. The Border Princes actually want a peace treaty. I'm going to decline for now. That might be a stupid thing to do, but I do actually want to try and grab the fort. They're going to come in and attack again, actually. Maybe I should have really accepted that peace treaty right there. Because at the moment, we are pretty wrecked. And they've got a lot of units. They have recovered somewhat. Well, I guess we're going to go and fight this battle. Maybe I should have just accepted that peace treaty. A lot of our units here are very, very weakened right now. I was hoping we could win that siege. They did recover very, very quickly. Now, luckily, they do have quite a few units that are very broken, but there again, so is ours, including our leader, which is not a good start. So... they are definitely getting reinforcements. We definitely want to have our grudge throwers up on the high ground there. We also want to have our quarrelers, and we don't have many of them. We only have 3 units of quarrelers. Those guys are also going to go up on the high ground. They're in a very, very poor state. We do want to keep our leader in a fairly safe place at the back. And then I think we'll just take all of our melee units and just sort of put them in a line across here. And we'll allow the battle to start. And hopefully we can get the quarrelers to do some damage. Let's just go and put them in a group.
Be sure to use it to best advantage.
Hopefully we'll be able to start hitting some of their units, especially if we can hit their commander. So, it's you we want to be firing on if we can. They've actually got reinforcements coming in from behind us, which is a terrible, terrible thing. Not too sure why we've got some more quarrelers down there. Now, these guys are on the high ground. We need to come back and deal with the cavalry that's approaching from behind. Got to be very careful with our leader here. Our artillery's about to get charged from behind. I didn't see any warning telling me that the cavalry unit was, or that they were getting reinforcements from the rear. I totally hadn't noticed that one at all. We might be able to go and get rid of this cavalry. We're in a very tough position at the moment. I mean, we do have the high ground. That was helping us somewhat, but not a huge amount. Let's get these quarrelers up top. We're just basically going to park everybody up on the top of the hill and let them have to deal with us, basically. We do still have the grudge throwers. They are still alive somehow. We will try and continue to take down their ranged units if we can. An enemy lord is wounded, which is absolutely fantastic for us. Let's go and get these guys to get in there and mash. There's not many of them left, but they are fairly strong. I really want to get these pistoliers here. Let's go ahead and get these quarrelers to go and fire in there. You guys don't get running off. I need you guys all need to be up the hill. You can actually run in and flank these guys. It might help us out slightly. They do have some more cavalry trying to come in from this direction. But we do have the high ground, so we'll continue to fire on them. Don't get running away though, guys. We need you to be in sensible positions. We have managed to engage those guys from the flank. That is definitely good. There is still a ranged unit out there. As long as these grudge throwers keep hitting stuff from distance, that's going to help. Yeah, you guys keep shooting those. There is another group there. If you can sort of deal with them. Don't like being shot in the back there, but there's not really a great deal I can do with it. Let's see if we can get around and get these guys from the side. Unfortunately, these guys are getting engaged here. Let's go ahead and take our general. He doesn't have an awful lot of hit points, unfortunately. In fact, he barely has any hit points at 2. I'm a little bit reluctant to even get him involved in this fight, but if he can do one hit and then just sort of move out, just sort of hit and run tactics, that's what I want to try and concentrate on. Our quarrelers are really getting thrown in here. They do have a general here that we could do with trying to take out. We are certainly getting through some of their units. That is definitely a good thing, but the ones that we have aren't doing particularly well. We need to take those guys out for sure. You guys hit them. Let's go and get rid of those. If you guys can break off and try and attack them if you can get to them. We do appear to be losing the high ground a little bit. Let's get back up here to the top. Let's go and attack these guys if we can. And we do want to try and take their lord out, but we're taking a lot of damage. We are losing our grudge throwers. Don't know where they're actually going. Not too sure we can get close enough to do anything about that. Let's run back up here. We're chasing off their ranged units. They do go down quite quickly. I'm surprised we haven't killed these ones down here, actually. Our lord's not doing a great deal over here. Battle, the tide of battle is definitely going in their favour now, which I don't particularly like. We are very much running out of quarrelers here. Trying to get some units in to get these guys routed. Most of them are routing, but there again, our units are doing quite a lot of the same as well. Can we actually hit those guys? They've got hardly any health left. Looks like our grudge throwers are trying to get involved again. Let's go and try and hit some of their units if we can. Looks like the actual siege engines have been destroyed anyway. So, yeah, we've actually lost the siege engines anyway. So we can't even really do anything with them. But we are starting to get some of these guys to break. I still think it is definitely going to go in their favour and not mine. This was a bit of a stupid war, I'll admit. It was definitely a stupid war, but there's not a lot I can do about that now. Pretty committed to it. I think we may end up having to go for the peace treaty after this one. We're certainly losing far too many units. We're not going to be able to deal with the siege. Even if I do get my other army up there to reinforce, it won't be enough units. I was really hoping that I could win this battle. But yeah, all of my guys are basically starting to flee now. We don't want our leader to die, really, if we can help it, but that might be the case. I'm really surprised that we're not managing to do more damage to these guys, considering quite a lot of them are really low health. We are being shot at from every direction, which doesn't help. Yeah, I really don't want to lose my leader here. They've got guys coming in from this side. That's some cavalry. We can try and attack them with the siege crew. I'm not too sure how helpful they're going to be. We did get one group down there. Yeah, tide of battle is still definitely going in their direction. They've still got a whole group of archers out there that we can't do anything with. Let's get the grudge thrower group, if we can, onto the actual grudge throwers. They might be able to do something. You guys just sort of stay up here. We've almost got their leader down, though, which is quite nice. He's actually rooting, which is a really good thing. We're still in pretty rough shape. So the fact that their leader is rooting doesn't really help us all that much. Yeah, we already know about that. Go away with it. What can we do with you? Do we have ammunition left? Can we still keep firing at those guys? You still can. It might make them back off a little bit. Don't go chasing stuff down, though. Their lord is actually fleeing. I still don't think that's going to be enough to help us here. You guys get involved in there. We are starting to break on this side. Yeah, this is pretty bad. This is quite terrible. We are losing this battle good. In fact, we're almost completely dead. Our leader is dead. Yeah, that's it. We're dead. We're done for. Okay. So, we lost 326. They lost less. I think I held out quite well there, considering I'm not very good at this game, and I've always admitted that. That actually went quite a lot better than I expected it would. So, that was unfortunate.
On to glory for the ancestors.
And now we've got a battle here, a sort of a straight up battle between our units and theirs. Do you know what? We could actually win this one. So I'm going to actually try it and see if we can. We've got next to no units, but we do have some quarrelers and some quarrelers with great weapons. If we might even be able to take down their cavalry and their swordsmen before they get close enough to us to do anything. Now the weather is terrible. Let's get everybody up here and hide them on the high ground in the trees. And we want... well, it doesn't really matter what position we're in, so let's go ahead and start the battle. So we want to take our quarrelers. And if they get close enough, we want to try and hit them. They're doing the same thing by the look of things. They're actually trying to go uphill. But that's good for us, because by going uphill, they're actually just sort of weakening themselves. They don't actually know where we are. So they may actually just send their leader out to scout for us. Let's just go up to a higher speed. Because while they're running around, they're just sort of wasting their vigour. Their leader's actually coming straight towards us, which is potentially a good thing. Because these guys aren't really going to give him much backup if they're all miles away. But yeah, the guys that we have, these guys are absolutely wrecked. There's literally nobody left here. Right, their leaders... now that's one of their cavalry units. You're sort of coming around to this side, which I don't particularly like.
War of vengeance.
And you're probably going to try and flank me, but I don't think any of them know where I am. Can't see him at the moment. He does have the high ground. It does seem suspicious. It does seem suspicious, considering that I'm hidden, that they're managing to head straight towards me. Yeah, they're just trying to scout the area out. Well, he's getting closer. We'll leave him coming towards us. Definitely need to keep my eye on the cavalry. But if we can take their leader out, that'll really help things. Let's just go back up to high speed. They're scouting all around the edge of the map because they really don't have any idea where we are at all. Or maybe they do. They are coming back towards me. Now they're merging up. Now then, are they within shooting range yet? Almost. He's right on the edge of my... have you noticed this? He's right on the edge of my shooting range, but he hasn't got close enough in yet to let me shoot him. Let's go and start shooting at these guys. because we might be able to finish them off before the Lord gets close enough. They're going to be hard to hit, though, just because they've got shields and there's so few of them. It's not a massive target. There's one down. Oh, no, nearly. There is a cavalry... Yep, we did get one down. There is a cavalry unit behind us, of course, which we are aware of. We do still have some high ground, though, which might help us a little. They are winded, of course. They're running uphill. They're down to 4 units. We are revealed. There is that other cavalry around somewhere. Can't currently see him. Let's get our Lord to run in there. He might get some work done. He's got hardly any health, so I'm not convinced that is going to work. Tide of battle is definitely in their favour. In comes the cavalry now. My Lord is under attack. That is not surprising. I'm really surprised we haven't actually killed that guy off yet, because he does have, like, no health at all. Yeah, he's fleeing. Let's see if we can take out the cavalry. We've just got it. We'd have lost this battle anyway, so we really do just have to throw in everything that we've got, just to see if we can do something. Not too sure how well the Quarrelers are going to do there. Let's get our Lord to go in and attack these guys. We'll fight ranged with ranged if we can. The warriors are starting to flee. This is going to be a problem. Their Lord was at pretty much full health, so being able to... Yeah, we're dead. It was worth a try, is all I'm going to say. Again, it went better than I thought it did, but we have lost Yadri the Oathkeeper. He wasn't all that brilliant anyway, let's be honest. So, that was a defeat. A little bit of a shame. Got to take the losses with the wins, unfortunately. Now, we'll try and get a peace treaty if we can now. If we can't, we might have to come back with another army just to help defend a little bit. What's actually going on? Everything appears to have slowed down. Yeah, you're merging up ranks. You're pretty weak, though, so... Yeah, so that's not good. Ambusher discovered. We have detected a force belonging to the Border Princes attempting to lay ambush in Akendorf. Defeat the... This is a grudge. Defeat the following Lord's army in battle. Volgar, Nida, the Border Princes. Do you know what? I'm almost convinced that we do actually need to go in and sort of finish these guys off. Yeah, we know we lost all the battles, got some buildings constructed, so on and so forth. Got some units recruited for our secondary army. One thing, well, there's a couple of things that we do need to do. First of all, we were going to try and get... what was it we wanted to grab? We've already got an armory. We wanted to grab the Slayer Shrine, which we can just about afford. So let's work on the Slayer Shrine. And are we likely to be attacked from the south? There are a lot of greenskins around, which is a little bit worrying. But let's go and take our main army and start to move north. Don't have enough income to really recruit anything in... Well, we can actually. We can get another dwarf warrior. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we're out of money. Let's end the turn and see what happens. Ah, now we're being attacked by the greenskins. Oh no, they're actually going around. That is a surprise. Thought the greenskins were coming straight at me there. They might still do that. You're actually coming into there, are you?
Bring reinforcements to the fight. Will an attack be wise?
We should be able to retreat here, so let's do that. They are sieging. They're attempting to siege. Let us auto-resolve. They are going to get it, but we'll be able to take it back. Because our units are very close by. Our main army is very close by. Did they actually manage to take it, or did they just sack it? Yes, they just sacked it. I was going to say, they shouldn't actually be able to take it. What have we got here? What would the Grundni do? A reckoner has approached, requesting the guidance of how to settle a dispute between two clans. Diplomatic relations increased. We'll have that one. So you've sacked it. We should be able to now deal with you guys. Main army go. Looks like they've actually got a captain in here. Let's go and throw down. We've actually moved them out. We've got some repairs to do in here now, I think. Have we not? No. No repairs to do. But we will go and attack this army, but we'll do that on the next video. You need to go up here and try and sort of rebuild if you can. I'm a little bit worried about the greenskins down here. What sort of... Right, Doc Karaz actually has a fairly decent garrison. Might not be enough to defeat this attacking army, but at the same time it might. We need to take this to try and sack this, and if we can sack this, then I will be happy to peace out with them, but we've got some grudges to do, so we'll do that in the next video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying Total War Warhammer. I'll see you next time, and until then, goodbye for now.